All right, so here again, I like vertical angles. They're easy for me to spot, and I like to work with that first. I like to try to set that up to see if I can do anything with it. So I have y equals 3x. Nothing I can do there. There's two different terms. And here, because remember I said I like simple expressions. So I have my supplementary angle y plus x plus y plus 19 equals 180. And if I simplify that, I have 2y plus x. That's not an x. Come on. Plus 19 equals 180. And again, I can't do anything with that. But what do I know? I know that y equals 3x. Okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the substitution method. I'm going to take the value of y and I'm going to plug it in the variable y. All right? So 2 times. And instead of y, I'm going to put the value of y. 3x plus x plus 19 equals 180. So now when I clean it up, I have 6x plus 19. Then 7x plus 19 equals 180. $161 divided by 7. And that would be 23. All right, so 23 is the value of x. So now to find y, I'm going to take the value of x and plug it in here. So y equals 3 times 23. So y equals 69. All right, now we have to go ahead and find the value of each angle. Okay, so y is 69, 3x is 69. Oh, what am I doing here? I'm saying 3 and writing 3. All right, plug in here what you know. So 23 plus 69 plus 19. So I add that together. $111. Double check. All right, vertical angles. So this angle is also 111. And those are all ones. They look like a whole bunch of lines, but that is 111. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know regarding this one. Again, I'll probably will work this. AJ, I will work it for you on Monday, on your lab day. Okay. So we're looking at kind of the same scenario here. We're going to do the same thing that we just did. I'm going to set up everything I know. So I'm going to set up my vertical angles. So 5x equals 5y minus x. Again, I mean, it's really, I'm not even going to try and simplify because it's not going to do me any good. Next, I see that I have a plus x and a minus x. That catches my eye. So I'm going to set up my straight angle, my supplementary angles right there and see what happens. Y plus x plus 5y minus x equals 180. Okay, so when I start cleaning this up, I have 6y. Well, I have a positive x and a negative x. That cancels each other out. Because when you combine the same number, one positive, one negative, cancels out. Equals 180. Okay, divide by 6, divide by 6. I get y is 30. Okay, so that's the value of y. Now, all we're asked to find is the value of each variable. All right, well, I'm good now. If I want to right here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use substitution. I'm going to replace y with its value. And so I'm going to go ahead and get x to one side. So I have 6x equals 5y. And instead of y, I need to replace that with 30. And so I have 150 equals 6x. And that is going to give me, that would be 25. Okay. All right. This one, I said you don't need to copy down this problem, just pay attention. It says angle AOY contains those coordinates. Find the coordinate of point B so that angle BOA and angle AOY are adjacent complementary angles. So this is what we got. We got a x-axis, we got a y-axis, okay? Then I have angle A is at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's point A. I'm going to erase my other little dots. Okay. Then I have O is at the origin. And Y is at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is Y, point Y. All right, so here's my angle. Now remember, it said I wanted B to be in a location such that it is adjacent complementary. All right, so what that means is has to form a right angle that's complementary. And the only way for it to be adjacent, okay, look at it. Is it going to, first of all, is it going to be on the y-axis? No, okay. There's no way you can have a right angle and be on the y-axis. It has to be on the x. So is it on the x so that it's positive, or should it go towards the negative? Okay, think about that. Here's your angle here. You're already on the positive side. So B must be right here at 5, 0 on the positive direction. Okay, again, I said write the identifying number and draw what I draw. This is not a very difficult problem. However, it gives students trouble. All right, so here's what I suggest you do. Because the roads are kind of, I'm going to say three-dimensional, but not really, okay? It gives students trouble. So we're asked to find the measure of the angle formed by M Street and 1/16. So this is M, and this is 1/16, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redraw that. All right, so here's M Street, okay? And then 1/16 goes like this, and then this is P. So this is P Street. This is 1/16, okay? You are told you have a right angle here, and this is 31 degrees, okay? You're looking for this angle here, okay? You probably can see it now. Get a different color. The vertical, okay? So this angle would be 31 degrees. Then it says, what is the measure of the angle formed with P? All right, so I'm going to get a different highlighter color, orange. So here's P Street and 1/16, okay? Well, if this angle is 90 degrees, what's all of this right here? Okay, what's all of this? Isn't that a right angle also? Okay, so if this is 31 up here, and this whole thing has to add up to 90, 90 minus 31 is 59. Okay, and so that's that angle for part B. Okay, so I suggested that you only write what I highlight. All right, we're almost done. We're coming to the end. And so we're now dealing with proofs again. So I really want you to pay attention right here. You are told in part 1 that what you're given is angle A and angle B are supplementary. Angle C and angle D are supplementary. That is given. You are also given that angle A and angle C have the same value. Okay? Your reason 3 says definition of supplementary. That should be an easy blank to fill in. Okay? Supplementary angles are angles that add up to 180. Two angles that add up to 180. All right, so reason, let's look at 4. Okay? Remember what I told you. You always look above. Okay? What happened right before the one that you're on? Okay? What happened right before the problem that you're on? Well, you have this expression here is equal to 180. You also have this expression here is also equal to 180. Okay? So if these two expressions are equal to the same value, then you state they are equal to each other. That is transitive property. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, transitive. You have to have two statements equal to the same value. Then you can say they were equal to each other. That's transitive property. All right. Now, in 5, what changed? What's different from 4 to 5? What changed right here? Okay. What's different? A is the same. B is the same. It was C. Now it's A. So and D is the same. So what do we do? Well, in step 2, we were told that A and C are the same. So they can be substituted for one another. So that's substitution. Okay? And then lastly, what we're trying to prove, we subtracted A from both sides. Therefore, the measure of angle B is equal to the measure of angle D. If I'm subtracting, okay, what can be subtracted from both sides? That's how I know that one. Oh. Okay. And lastly, here, okay, 1 is congruent to 4. 1's congruent to 7. So if 4 and 7 are both congruent to 1, then they are congruent to each other. Okay? I'm going to expect that response. So angle 4 is congruent to angle 7. Very important. If you have questions, you email me as soon as possible over the weekend as needed. Your test will be on Tuesday. Monday is a lab day. I suggest you take the weekend and finish up your assignments and study. Stay on top of your assignments.